Welcome, and welcome back, everybody, to our Who Wants to Be a Millionaire playthrough. The road to manga continues. In the last episode, we actually, did pretty well. We did, pretty well. Not like we didn't win a million, but we, got more than we've ever gotten at one time. In fact, we almost, I think we almost doubled what we got from the first two episodes in one episode. So I mean, hey, we're halfway to what we're looking for. Superheroes is also pretty interesting. It's even more expensive. I don't know why you guys are doing this to me, especially because I think you have to spend the neurons, so you just have to play the game so goddamn much. And soccer is its own category. That's beautiful. I'm sure my brother would slap that no problem, because he's a big soccer man. I used to be more into soccer, but I kind of went from soccer to video games to BH. But old boy Ruben, although his family is just a bunch of idiots who never get the answers right, except for one time, to be fair. But we will trust them all the same. Let's just get right into it. Here's our man. I don't remember what we named him before. Might have been Phil. I want to call him Chris this time. Marco Croquet, Marco Golf, Marco Polo, or Marco Tennis. I think we all know the answer to this question. Obviously, C, Marco Polo.
This is your final. Okay.
That's that game. I actually don't know what the game actually entails. I know the basic tenets of the game. That someone closes their eyes and they say Marco, and the person they're trying to find says Polo, and I think the point is to chase them and catch them or something. But I don't know. I've never played that fucking game before. Also, I don't swim really ever. I actually don't know how to swim. That's a pretty stereotypical black thing for me to be, a part of, but never learned how. I think all my older siblings can, but I can't. We've had this one before. We know the answer is gloss. I'm just gonna go right ahead. We're already getting repeat questions. I think they're expecting us. I think at this point they have expected us to have gotten enough neurons to unlock some new categories, but that has not been the case. Removing wool from a sheep from a sheep. Shearing.
There's too much noise.
It's specifically referring to removing wool from a sheep. You don't shear from anything other than a sheep. Didn't know that was that specific, but I guess nobody ever uses that word except when they're referring to that. So it makes sense. Makes all the sense.
Okay, we're driving up the jack.
Yeah.
This new question shouldn't give you a hard time, in theory.
What kind of converter is used in the car to cut down on poisonous gas? Oh, this is the catalytic. That's the word. Yeah. We've gotten this question before as well. So, and this is truly the darkest timeline. We might end up becoming a millionaire just out of attrition, just from banging our head on the brick wall until it actually breaks. Or just because we know all the loose bricks now. The elected body formally chooses the US President, the Electoral College, the Senate, the Supreme Court, or the Pentagon. It is the Electoral College. It is a system that many nowadays think is somewhat antiquated. I am one of those people. But we're still sticking to it, because why not, right? It makes everyone happy. No one ever complains about it, especially during election time. No one's ever mad or why is this the case? So we should just keep it this way. There's no alternatives, obviously. I mean, there's no better way. Bluegrass state, no freaking idea. We finally got into a question that I just don't even have an inkling about. Bluegrass, it's probably not California. But then I don't think it's Texas either. Kentucky or Idaho. I mean, I know if I hit 50-50, it's gonna give me Kentucky and or Idaho, so we're just gonna go to a different one. We might have switched it because since this is such a low level question, I might have gotten a much easier one, but hey. Is it Kentucky? Okay, I'm not gonna go. It's not California. I really hope it's not California. If it is California, then fuck, dude. That's just I can't even fathom it.
Hope it is the right one.
Thank you. You guys really buried the lead on that one. You're taking all your sweet ass time. I think I got all the time in the world. I don't. Birmingham and Mobile, Alabama.
A?
Yeah, geography. We know some places and some places sometimes.
Final answer?
But I mean, I don't know what things are like called. If it's like the actual
Now is
name
the
of a
time to
thing,
see the right
of a
one.
place, I might be able to do that. But if it's like, what is this place
That's the one.
formally or like colloquially known as? What's the most popular cognomen of this
What
state
more could
or the
you
city? I don't none of that. I mean, I don't know any of that kind of stuff.
Yes.
In what field is the Booker? I feel you, buddy. I feel you. Give me a different question. The Booker Prize
Using
is
the switch, You
fiction,
decide to be wise.
fashion design. It's fiction. Okay. I was not confident, so I was not gonna make that decision. Let's give it a switch it up.
Will you be able to
Mix it
answer
up,
this
boys.
new question as well?
And a fraction, that's the numerator. And the other is the denominator. We know that. I still remember that from math class like 15 years ago.
Okay,
Not too
let's roll.
difficult.
We're
Not too
choosing
difficult.
A.
We're choosing A.
And now to
I'm
the
not
most
worried, but
important
we'll let it
element,
play
to
out. Let
find out
the
correct answer.
Final
tension
answer.
rise.
Yes, absolutely.
Of course. We're at 8,000.
That's
We gotta get to
all
the second
me.
threshold, boys. That's the plan. Okay. We've already pulled the
Now
audience.
that you've released the pressure,
We're
here's a new
Wilhelm II. History. My weak suit. Wilhelm II. During World War I, the country was led by Wilhelm. I'm gonna call my dad. You
But this time,
ought to know,
your friend will be
Dad.
important.
I'm still planning on doing the whole actual calling real people, but
Hello,
it's
Dad.
a little late where I am right now, so I didn't want to disturb.
I need your help. I'm completely stuck on this question.
So let's hear what you
It's
got to say,
annoying.
Paul, father.
Without too much certainty.
Without too
I would
much
say C.
certainty. Too much certain. Dad, why you gotta be like this? Why don't you ever know anything? What were you doing
From now on,
during this
50-50
time, Dad?
will remove two wrong answers.
I thought you
to
fought
get
in the
out of
war.
this predicament.
You always talk about it like you did. Jeez. Okay, Austria, Hungary, or Germany. Dad, I trust you.
C, obviously.
I trusted you so much that I used 2 lifelines instead
I
of
know you were
1.
waiting for
will
me to
be
ask.
my
Okay,
final
the computer.
answer.
All right,
validated
just
your
show me the money. Show me. He was right. Sorry for doubting you, father. Papa.
The best
I should have trusted
contestant is on
you.
his way, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, we're 1 away from the second threshold, guys. We just have to
This new
get this
question
right.
is now waiting for you to be answered with flying colors.
Let's just hope that it's something that I know. Harry Potter's friend. Ron Weasley? I mean, Hermione is his friend. Oh, they just gave us a... They just gave us like a softball. What happened?
A.
I've never read any of the Harry Potter books. I've never seen any of the Harry Potter movies, but I know the answer to this question.
Answer.
Unless they're not friends, in which case I don't know the answer to this question.
Good news is that
Hey, second threshold, everybody. Too easy. I mean, that is truly an oddly easy question for where we are in this game right now.
are you ready to face the traps of this?
You know I
next
am.
question?
This Teamsters
Good luck to
Union.
you.
Teamsters. Wait, no, I know this. Teamsters. They refers to. I think it's. Oh boy, Teamsters. It might be trains. I don't think it's street. Oh, is it streetcars though? It might be streetcars too. Teamsters. Like it pings my memory, but it's okay. We have a little bit of time. 30 seconds, brain. So Teamsters are people who. It might be streetcars. I truly don't. I mean, there's no point in not answering this question because we're at the.
Okay, let's
We're at the threshold.
roll. We're choosing A.
A Teamster. Is that someone on a train? It's between streetcars and trains now. I don't think it's
Are
trucks.
you sure?
That will be
But I
my
think it might be
final
trains.
answer.
I think it's
Now
trains.
is the
I should have
time
gone
to
for
see the right
trains. I don't know why streetcars might have mind flooded me. Oh, I was wrong. Okay, never mind.
This is
I was nowhere
the
close to
wrong
being right. That's
What a
fine.
bummer. I'll have my revenge.
Do people ever...
It was an
I mean, like, has there ever been
Great
somebody
game.
who failed Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and then came back and played it again? I guess this game is more likely, because I was thinking, like, I don't think there's ever been anyone who's, like lost to Jeopardy and come back. At least I don't, but I really don't know. I don't really follow as much anymore. I don't recall anything of the sort. We're over 1,000. We've crossed the 1,000, we've crossed the 1,000 threshold. Wait, take me back real quick. Also, I can afford world food, so they're like, hey, you should buy it. Fuck that. No, we know where we're going. We're going to Manga. That's the only place we can go. Come on now. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Yo, I want to slap in my spacebar so strong, like, you know. In a science lab. Okay, yes, we know what the test tube be. The test tube is the test tube.
But
Gonna-
I'm really
Stop it, Ruben. Don't do that. All right, you gotta have
I
confidence.
can get behind.
All right, you're an alpha, Ruben. You're an alpha.
It's time.
Can't show fear like that. Tug, life, row, boat follows. Oh, okay, I see. I was my brain was like, I don't understand what this question is asking me. But it's like a tugboat, lifeboat, rowboat,
Validated your answer.
row shed, tug shed, dog, life dog,
Got it
tug
right.
dog, row
Well
dog,
done.
or tug road. Yeah,
Trust
no,
yourself
obviously those
and
work.
your acquaintances
Which of these is
to
another
your
word for a
question.
very strong smell? An odor? Stench? Wench? Bench? Or dench? Judy of the Judy variety. No. Hench? No.
Let's not waste any time.
It is stench.
A.
Final answer? You
Indeed
should
it
listen.
is.
Final answer.
It's time to discover the right answer.
We know what it is. It's
You pulled
stench.
it off.
I mean, come on.
The
Basic
best
grammar.
contestant is
We
on
can do that.
And let's go for a whole new
Baton Rouge. You know this too. It's not Montana, is it? It's not Carolina. West Virginia. It might be Louisiana. That's the one that is sticking most closely in my mind. The stakes are like incredibly low. I don't even feel
That
like
will be my
like there's
final
like I'm easy, like just easy gaming right now. All right, let's just
You got
cut down on the tension. Take it
That's all
easy,
me.
right, guys?
Perfection.
Huh? Things
You'll
are
be
stressful
tested
enough
as well.
outside.
Good
Let's
luck.
just take it. Let's lamp, chill out, right? It's not Wolverine. It's not Spider-Man. It is Superman, and it's not Batman. We know. I think we've also had this question before, along with the opposite question where it's like Superman's close associate is.
final answer?
Well,
I wonder if we'll get that one too in this game. We've crossed the first threshold. The game has truly
It's
begun.
time to move on to a new question.
Ted Kennedy, Ted Kennedy. I don't know. I truly don't know. I doubt it's Maryland, but I don't know. I mean, I live in Maryland now, but I mean, it's not really, I don't really know Maryland's history, so. Go ahead and just switch up that question for me. I'd like it to
You
disappear.
choose to use your switch lifeline.
Yeah.
You are careful. Well done.
Thank you. It was a really tough decision, Mass. Okay. Didn't know that, so I feel nothing. Except for
Here's a new
the
question.
euphoria of learning. We've had this question before. I don't remember what the answer was. I think it was Bill Clinton, but I don't actually remember what the answer was. I'm gonna guess Bill Clinton,
okay. B. Let's roll.
but I don't actually remember what the answer was.
So this
That's
is
my
your
final
final.
Oh, we've
chance is
crossed the
made.
threshold, right? So I guess I should have been more careful. But like I said, I just can't be
You figured
arsed.
it out perfectly.
I feel like everything is within my grasp, and I don't know why, because it isn't.
More could you want?
But hey,
The
good
game's getting
hey.
tougher now with
Yeah,
this
all
brand
right.
new question.
Roseanne Barr was married to John Goodman is in the Roseanne show. So I'm gonna go for John Goodman.
Oh,
just because he's the only person I know was in the Roseanne show. And if I'm wrong,
we're choosing A.
Yeah, look, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of you anymore, game. You have no power over me.
Final answer. Let's hope it's the correct answer.
I'm probably wrong. Yeah, it was Tom Arnold.
Hesitation.
Oh
You should
well.
have listened to that voice.
Hey, shut up,
That's
dog.
the wrong answer.
Don't sow discord in my own heart.
Audience didn't help either. It's made me lose my
Reuben, no
concentration.
Johns. Come on, Reuben. No Johns. Alright. We're back in our old swing of things. Got only 1,000, but that's alright. That's all. That's just fine. How much do we have as far as neurons? 1,160, eh? Come on, Reuben. This time, we're going all the way. All the way. All the way. All the way. The way. I don't know what that bit was. Period of 12 months. A year.
For yours truly.
It's too much. Well, he had. I will not lie. Reuben has complained about noise on multiple occasions, so I guess he might have a problem with it. Okay, I'm not gonna, make fun of Reuben because of that. Republican Party is the buffalo, the hippopotamus, the hippo. That'd be interesting. Why are Republicans elephants?
Now it's time to find out the correct
I have no
answer.
idea.
You make
I'm sure that it was explained to me at some point. I mean, they remember. They're compassionate. I mean, no comment. Okay, what type of geographical feature are the Rockies of North America? They are mountains. D. Mountains. Simple. I mean, come on.
And what will be your final? The choice is made.
Yes, this is my
Time to
final.
discover the right answer.
Oh boy, thanks. The talking over is just so odd to me.
That's an answer.
I wonder why it happens.
The best,
Okay.
it's B.
Pen knife.
No, C.
It is a Swiss Army knife.
Let's go with B.
Yeah.
You had to make a
That's
choice.
my final
If this
Just.
that is correct.
I don't want to hear you guys argue, okay? It makes me. It scares me. It makes me scared. Nervous.
What?
The word QP. I don't fucking know. What is a QP? A hobby horse? I've never heard the term QP before. Give me a different question. Look, I'm sorry.
You choose
Like,
to use
what?
your Switch lifeline.
What is a
You are
QP?
careful. Well done.
I thought it was Kelpie at first, and I was like, that's a horse. Is it a hobby horse? No, it's a doll. Okay. Like a cutie pie? Like a Q pie? I have no idea how they
New
pronounce
question
that.
shouldn't
I
give
should
you
look
a
that
hard
up.
time.
Look at
In
the,
theory.
actually I can do that right now. We can look at the IPA. Because I can, based on my acting training, I can read the International Phonetic Alphabet. Let's see. QP. Yeah, it's QP. Or Q, yeah, it's QP. Okay. Elective body is electoral college. Sorry, it took a little bit of time. The word is pronounced QP, if that is, if the
Choice is made.
IPA has anything to say about it.
You've
So,
reached the threshold.
definitely never heard anybody say that before, though. Yeah, I wonder how the doll market is doing nowadays. I mean, kids are on YouTube. Kids more often than
Let's
pretty much
move on
anything
to a
else, I would
whole new
say.
question.
Or like watching like streams and TV. I mean, they still definitely play with toys. Like my nephews and nieces still play with toys a lot. But I don't think my niece actually has any like actual dolls. She has baby dolls, but no like dolls. My nephews do have action figures though. I don't know. In which country is a soccer stadium named after Arnold Schwarzenegger? I would imagine it's Austria because that's where he's from.
Let's go for C.
And I would doubt that it
save
would
some
be
time.
Germany or Italy because I don't know why that would be the case.
The choice
Yes.
is made.
And Belgium because he's not
Time
from
to
Belgium.
discover the right
Final
answer.
answer.
That'd be interesting though if he was instead from Belgium and not Austria.
You make it look easy. You got it.
Maybe like Vincent Van Damme. I don't think Van Damme is
The
from Belgium
right
either,
answer
but he's
for the
French, right?
coolest contestant.
His name is Frenchish, so that's just he might be Belgian. Fuck if I know.
The questions follow each other and are not alike. The proof
Okay, just Churchill Downs racetrack is in which U.S. state? Why don't you guys tell me,
Okay,
audience?
ladies and gentlemen, you heard it. we need a little help.
Well, I shouldn't slap a
If you
table
pick
like
up those
that.
keypads
That is
and
where
enter
my
your
microphone is
votes now.
attached. They're all saying Kentucky. So, Kentucky?
It's safe,
More like
obviously.
can't.
No taking
Yucky.
risks.
What's that a reference to?
And now to the
That's
votes
your
that
trivia
are
question.
to
What's that a
select the
reference to?
correct
Is it
answer.
A, Key and Peele, B, Derek Comedy, C, Jake and Amir,
That's all
or
me.
D,
Perfection.
Lonely Island? I feel like
The game is off to a good
one of
start.
those you might be able to
Shouldn't
intuit
stop
is
there.
not the right
Here is a
answer.
new question.
Opium is derived from poppy. Poppy. Cornflower, foxglove, crocus, or the poppy? We know that it is
No
the
doubt,
poppy.
really. It's D.
No doubt in my mind.
Final answer?
That's my final.
You
That
have
is my
your
final answer.
Now is the time to see the right one.
Yeah, let's see it, buddy. Thank you.
You
Too
got it.
easy. I mean, I did make it look easy because I knew the answer.
Okay, we're driving up the jack.
Okay, let's see. Next question. What do we got?
The questions follow each other and are not alike.
That sentence
The proof
is
with
so
this new question.
nothing. The questions follow each other and are not alike. Are you just explaining to me what that means? Oh. Ooh. Michael Jordan played his last game. I would guess it's the Chicago Bulls. I don't actually know for sure. I'm not a big basketball head. And I highly doubt anybody in my man's family
Let's not
is
waste any
a
time.
basketball head.
Hey.
Like, no freaking
You
way.
seem to be convinced, but you have given
Yes.
your
Ruben's
final
family.
right.
I mean, maybe
I
Ruben's
know.
brother
Right.
might like basketball. But it's probably not Chicago Bulls. That might be the... Yeah, I was gonna say that's probably the, like,
It's the end for you.
Well, that's unfortunate. We're not making much, but we're learning. The brain is expanding. And that is truly the biggest gift. That is the true video game. That's the ARG right there, is learning, everybody. Remember that. Remember that. Okay. Right back into it. Y'all think I'm playing games? I literally am, but like I'm figuratively I'm not, so just keep that in mind too. A lot of things to remember this episode, everybody. I know.
Welcome to
But
Who
I believe in
Wants to
you.
Be a Millionaire?
Okay.
Well,
Farm animal in its field. Electric drill. Just drill its legs into the ground. And then it can't run. Play a guitar. They listen to the music. They can't leave the field. Put eels all across the outside. They're gonna be like, what the fuck is that dude doing? They're gonna stay in the middle of the field.
okay.
Obviously,
Let's
electric
roll.
fence is the correct answer.
Well done.
Right on to the next one. Epcot is a feature in Walt Disney World. All these
let's
other
go
in the
with
Great Barrier Reef.
So this
That'd
is
be
your
interesting.
final- The choice
Yes.
is made.
I won't be there for
It's
long.
time to discover the
Final
right answer.
That's not even a joke. That's just sad.
That's an answer.
Okay. Spelling of words in English. Which letter is almost always follows the letter Q? U is very rarely a QA,
You have
unless it's like
no
QAnon. That's the only word that I can think of. I don't think that's an actual word. I wonder if it's in the dictionary. I feel like Webster would not want to even give that word that kind of pedigree to put it in the dictionary,
It's
but it
time
might
to
be.
move on to
That's
new
a good question. Never vice president of the U.S. Dick Cheney was. Joe Biden was. Sarah Palin was not. Al Gore was. Sarah Palin was never vice president. She ran
Final answer?
and she tripped.
All
That's my
right, let's
final
find out
answer.
the right answer together.
We got it. Come on. Come on. Simple and clean.
Perfection.
He's right. That is all him. He is perfection personified.
Let's go for a whole new question.
Catalog of recordings, especially by one particular singer or group. The discography, the discology, the discotheque, or the discordance. Discord. Or
Okay,
Discord.
let's
Just
roll.
is it Discord?
We're
No, it's not.
choosing
It's
A.
discography. Very simple.
What will be
That's my
your
final
The choice is
Very
made.
simple. Very.
It's
At first,
time to
I was thinking they
discover
would
the
like
right
album.
answer.
They mean like album, but no, they would just mean like all of it.
You've
All of them. R&M. I tried to make a point previously to like, whenever I would like find an artist I like, to listen to their whole discography. And I've done so for like
Good luck to you.
some artists. Definitely not a lot though. The Corn Law repeal, voting reform. That's a very different play right there. Tax rebellion, also pretty different. Witch trials. Witch trials. Witch trials. Okay.
Let's save some time.
Yeah, and like, I mean,
So this
because
is your final. You have given
I
your
tend to,
final
you know,
answer.
especially when I find somebody new, if I'm finding them on Spotify, I'll like, you know, listen to like the top songs on Spotify.
Of course.
But then if I'm really into them, I'll like go back and listen to some of their albums, their most popular albums, see what they got, you know, find their weirdest song and see what that's like. Also some very weird, like oddball
ready to face
bands
the
and
drafts of
artists
this
I've done
next
that for, like
question?
Jim's Big
Good
Ego,
luck to you.
band which I would describe as like okay at best, with like some good songs, but mostly just, they're like comedy-ish songs, like they're kind of off the wall, offbeat. Which of these beads were used as money by Native Americans? Wigwam? Wigwam? That's the only word that I know out of all of these.
Okay.
I don't know what wampum
Let's
is.
roll.
It sounds like it might be a thing, but wigwam is the only word that I know.
Your
But if, I
final-
feel like that's like a
can't
structure.
wait to
That's
see the
my
correct
I might be
answer.
wrong.
Final answer.
I think I'm wrong. Yeah,
The wrong
it's
answer.
wampum. Wigwam is not a...
The
Wigwam is a
audience
structure,
didn't
isn't
help
it?
either.
Isn't it like a kind of tent? Well, I went for what I knew, but I should have gone for what I knew was right. What? Okay. It's alright. We've already made a pretty hefty amount of cash. So whether or not we spin our wheels for the rest of this episode is pretty inconsequential, because they can't take that almost W from us.
Let's go.
I'm holding a world full of L's, but that W is calling my name. A litter, a garbage. Yeah, that's what I think. I hate cats. I'm kidding, I don't hate cats. Although I am not
Can't wait
terribly
to see
fond
the
of
correct
cats.
answer.
As far as animals go, as far as pets go, I mean,
You pulled it off.
cats are not high up on my
And the
list.
right answer.
Although my
for
list
the
is not
coolest
very
contestant.
filled out. There are a couple of blank spaces in there. But cats are still low. There's some blank spaces over cats. There are theoretical animals that I hold higher than cats as far as pets go. A ukulele is a string instrument. Of course. Simple.
Of course it's D.
Anyone
Anyone
else in my place
place
would know it. Would know it.
Final.
Oh.
Now it's
Yes.
time to find
Honestly-
the correct answer.
Final answer.
The more that I hear Ruben, the more I'm like, oh, this is normal. Ruben just sounds like a regular dude. What was I even saying in the first place? He's just like a dude. Like, that's how I sound like in the morning when like I have to like clear my throat. That's just me,
I think we all.
you know? Landlocked. Oregon is... Oh boy. Oh boy. I think Arkansas. Louisiana is not landlocked. It's the foot, right? New Hampshire, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's not landlocked. Oregon? I don't think Oregon is landlocked, but it might be landlocked. I don't know. I'm sad. Okay, we're like, so this is a second question.
No doubt whatsoever.
Oh, wait, no, wait, no,
So
wait, what am I
this
saying?
your
This is
final
wrong.
have made your
I think I'm wrong. I think I got, no, I got it right. Never mind. I thought I read the question wrong. But no, all the other ones are
And
not
the most
landlocked. Yes.
cultured.
Yes.
What more could
Okay. See?
Our team of editors.
I wasn't worried.
offers
What?
you a new question.
What are you talking about? Metaphorically count your blessings. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, see what God has done.
There's too much
That's a
noise.
classic song where I
I'm
come
having
from.
trouble focusing.
Your blessings.
C for yours truly.
Very, very
Final
simple.
If this is
Yes,
your
we got
final
like-
That's
answer,
my
let's hope
final
it's the correct
answer.
We get some water, hydrate a little bit. Just like I said, everybody. We're just, you know, we're hanging out. This is like hangout
I can
time,
get
guys.
behind.
I'm not worried about running into
Contestant is on
enemies.
his
I'm not
way, ladies
worried
and
about wasting my resources. We're just sitting, thinking a little bit, talking, shooting the shit. You know, it's just, you know, hangout time with your old man. You know, Ebony is metal? No. Ebony. Glass? Is it gem? I guess it's a gem. Is it a gem? It's not wood, is it? I don't know. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't mean to double click there. I should have. Well, it's wood. It is wood. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know that. That was a complete waste. But it's alright, because, you know, we didn't waste our time. Because the time we spent together will always be valuable, you know? Okay, let's get into this. We gotta, all this chillness, lack of a competitive spirit is eating away at my will to strive for victory. Enough. It's time to go to the top now. Which of these phrases is one most likely to say if caught committing a crime? It's a fair cop. It's a nice Roser. It's a lovely sergeant. It's a Bonnie Bobby. I've never. What? This is the first when was this written? It's a nice Roser.
Not sure.
It's a lovely sergeant?
Are you sure?
What is this?
Yes,
What is a fair
that's my
cop?
final answer.
I've never heard anything like this
Just
before.
own it. You got it.
That's crazy to me.
The handsomest and the most cultured. What more could you want?
I want you to shut up. I'm kidding.
Let's go
No,
for
I'm not
our
getting. There's no
only
need to get mad at Ruben. He didn't do anything wrong. Auctions. I was actually, when I saw Going, Gone, I thought of baseball for some reason. I don't know if anyone says that when the ball is like going like into the stands for a home run.
Okay,
But
let's roll.
For some
We're
reason that
choosing A.
came to mind.
Final answer.
That shows how much I watch
Now
baseball
it's
though.
time to find out the correct answer.
I mean, as far as sports go, like I said earlier this episode, I mean, I used to be big into soccer. I still like soccer too,
Right answer,
but
or the coolest
I'd say I probably
contestant.
enjoy watching tennis the most. Is my
Let's go for
is
this new
my
eliminatory
sort of just
question.
shallow ranking. In volleyball, the ball is kept in the air using which parts of the body? The hands. Can you use your elbows? Like, do you get in trouble if you like just get it with like a freaking oof right in the tip, elbow it right into
Is
the
that
ground?
your
That's
final
my
answer?
final
You have
Instead of
gotten
spiking
your
it, you just
final
use your
answer.
elbow and just.
I hope it is the right one.
Would they be like foul? Because I mean, you can use your arms.
Your time,
You can use like
but you
your
are right.
what's that called? Your forearm
The best contestant is
to
on
hit the
his
ball
way,
for when
ladies
you're
and
setting.
Trust yourself and your acquaintances for this new question.
Okay, which of these words means to foil a plan or prevent something from being accomplished? To thwart is the word they're probably looking for. Thwell, thwait, or to thwart?
It's C,
Let's see.
obviously.
It is to
No taking
thwart.
risks.
We can do that. Grammar
Ready for
is
this new
alright-ish. Well, no, words, vocabulary. In which century did the movement called pop art flourish? We know this one because we've had this question before, but we knew it then too. So to be fair, this is not. This counts. This counts
Let's not
as
waste
me
any
knowing the
time.
information because I did know this information,
Are you absolutely
although I
sure
wasn't like
This is
certain.
your
I don't
final
think.
answer?
But I think it was in the
Let's hope
21st
it's
century.
the correct answer.
I mean, this is like pop art is like Andy Warhol, right?
You took a shot, and now you can't lose it.
Something like that. I don't freaking know.
New question coming up. Good
New
luck to you.
question. Which of these is a type of long knife? A machete. Does machete count as a knife? Pilum or trident? Well, okay, trident isn't a knife. Bola, not knife. Machete is like a blade. I don't know if you would categorize machete as a knife.
I'm not sure.
But I guess you wouldn't call it a
Is
sword,
that your
right?
final answer? Oh,
I mean, it
you
is.
can't
It's like a
wait.
single-edged
Final
knife, right? Because most sword, well, not most swords. Some swords.
That's an answer
Are
I can
single
get
edge.
behind.
Yeah, I think we got
That's
through it. I
all
mean,
me.
either way, we were correct.
Perfection.
We've not used any of our lifelines
Now
yet.
that you've released the pressure,
Womp,
here's a new
hey,
question.
wampum. Currency. We know this now. We now know this. See, And look at this. This game is actually teaching us now. We're actually learning from the game. It gives you a question and then it asks you the same question in a different way. That way you really internalize the information. The next step is to teach someone the information, and that way it'll be, you know, ingrained into those synapses, into those pathways. Neural pathways? Is that? I think that's what I was trying to think of. Yeah, no, I'm skipping Ruben's inane banter. Michael, Janet, and the rest of the Jackson family. Which city in Indiana? I have no idea. Hey, everybody. I feel like the audience would know this.
The audience will vote.
I mean, I'm a big fan of Michael Jackson, but I don't know where his family is from. I mean, I'm not the kind of person to deliberately look for information like that about someone, even if like I'm a fan of them. Like, I don't like where they were born doesn't really fall into my interests if I'm interested in that person, you know? Although, I mean, I can understand why someone will be interested in that.
Absolutely.
If you're thinking about how a person was raised, you know, the environment that created that person. Understandable. So we used our best lifeline there. We did what we had to do.
Question that I hope won't worry you.
Which prefix comes next above Mega? Terra? Mega? Giga? Giga. I'm guessing it's Giga. Giga, because Terra comes after Giga. And Kilo goes before. I don't know about Peta. I think Peta might be the actual answer, and if it is, I'm gonna be sad. Because don't do this to me, come on. Ooh, boy. I thought, okay, I mean, you know, bites. That's what came to mind. I think we all were on the same page there, I would imagine. For all we're on the internet, you know.
Is now waiting for you to be answered.
Diplopia. Diplopia is night blindness, yes? No, it's double vision. Isn't it double vision? I'm thinking of the Isaac item, Diplopia. What does Diplopia and Binding of Isaac do? This is how we know answers to questions. I mean, we're about to reach the what's it called, the threshold, so we're just gonna toss it away. Night blindness or double vision? It's double vision. I think Diplopia doubles your tears, right? It makes you shoot 2 tears instead of 1 or something. No, that's not what that does, is it? Yeah, we're right. Okay. Thank you, Binding of Isaac. It's funny how much information I actually do know from games, from TV shows, cartoons, anime, manga, all that sort of stuff. It's stupid. Okay. Frank Lloyd Wright's work belongs to... Okay. Wow. No, we are not. We're not. We ain't there. I think it might be... Ask me something else.
You choose to play wisely when using your
ask me something else, eh?
Good luck to you.
Go ahead and ask me something else. Prairie School. Okay, that was the one that I would not have chosen. So maybe I should have called someone. I feel like Ruben's family might know that boxing weight does not have a light category. Heavyweight, light heavyweight. I see what you're saying. Light middleweight, light flyweight. I mean, I feel like light category. I don't know. Light heavyweight champion? I feel like there's no light heavyweight. Isn't there's bantamweight? But I don't know if that's like I don't know how they categorize the weights in boxing. I actually don't. I mean, it's 25% chance, but I feel like it was cruiserweight. Well,
listen to that voice. That's the wrong.
That is unfortunate. But once again, we made it to the threshold. We made another 200 neurons. And everybody, look at that. Somehow we have ascended. Oh no, let's go back. We are now sitting at 1440 neurons. If we can really do this well, we will be able to get to Manga maybe by the next episode, in which case we will then try it out in the episode preceding and following that, you know? So guys, that will do for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. And if you want to see more videos like this one, you also know what to do. That will be all for today, everyone. I hope you're all staying safe out there. I hope you guys are having wonderful days. And if not, I hope this might have done a little something to make the day a little better. As always, everybody, have a good one.